Yo, what's going on today, guys? Welcome, LazerDelirios here. Welcome back to another video. We are going to be playing some scary things in VR. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to. I'm doing this for my fellow subscribers, not just that. My cousin told me to post, and I'm going to do that. Let me just put this on my head. Okay. So as you can see, this is VR. Fix my vision. What's up? Hell no, dog. What kind of fucking room was this? Oh no, I'm extremely scared right now. Oh, and if there is any children watching, I suggest you would keep going, because I might, bleed myself. But it might slip, because I'm just being a big old giggly baby. It feels so real, but I know it's not. Is it me or is that baby looking at me? It's weird. I don't want to do it. Can I play it? I'm gonna play a different one because it's Annabelle. I don't like that. No, I don't like this one either. Shoutouts to my.
Und dann sehe ich dieses Flugzeug, hör Maschinengewehre und hör einfach mal dieses Klick. Und dann macht's auf einmal.
Okay, let's just do this one. Oh, wow.
Come in. Hello? Is anyone there? Can you read me? There you are. Beautiful, isn't she? The Milky Way galaxy. And to think, each one of those 100 billion stars has its own planets, its own.
Okay. This is my YouTube channel, LazerDelirios, and I forgot to say, how's it going, everybody? Heights and scary stuff aren't my thing, but space, I like space. Space is fun.
Strange worlds. Imagine what it would be like to visit some of those exoplanets beyond our own little solar system. Well, today, you don't have to imagine, because I'm going to take you on a tour of 6 real exoplanets. What you're about to see is based on the latest scientific research, and as we travel across the cosmos, we'll hear astrophysicists from the University of Exeter tell us about their search for planets beyond our solar system. So, if you want to experience what it might be like to stand on another planet, I highly recommend strapping on a VR headset and a pair of headphones to feel truly immersed. Feel free to pause the video here whilst you get what you need to start your journey.
Because the audio is gonna sound crappy.
Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
What's that sound? That's very bright. It has to be Saturn. Perfect. That's one of my best friends. Young gas giant. That looks like Is it me, or does that look like the Call of Duty? I think it was Black Ops 2. I can't remember, but it's like that one world map. Okay. 430 light years away. Okay, so that's the sun. We're somewhere in that. Pluto's like right there. Negative 5,000? That looks like it's, jeez, cold. Mass 19. Ooh. That was kind of around fast.
I'm Elizabeth. I'm studying observations of debris disks and trying to find debris disks and giant planets. So the planets will form over maybe 4 or 5 million years as the star forms. So the star forms out of a massive cloud of dust and gas, and that collapses down, and the center of that will fall inwards and become a star.
So basically what she's trying to say is that all you see right there, that's a gas. I don't know what all that is, but we can continue. Wait. Wait, where are we? Because that looks like Pluto right there. I might not. Oh, no, wait.
Then there'll be a whole cloud of dust and gas and stuff left, and that kind of collapses down into a disk that's just made out of kind of the leftovers from the star formation. And then that disk, the individual bits of dust will collide to each other, and they can sometimes stick together. We don't really understand that yet. Sometimes they stick and sometimes they bounce off, and no one really knows how they can stick together enough to start to form a planet. But then as soon as you have a big core, we call it a planetesimal, so it's maybe 10 kilometers across. That's big enough that its gravity starts to scoop up all of the rest of the nearby stuff, and then it kind of slowly picks up more and more bits of dust and gas, and they fall down onto the surface, and eventually it grows into something like Jupiter, or even bigger than Jupiter.
Huge! We're going. Planet Wasp. Planet type hot. Jupiter, yeah, I can see why. Distance 880 light years. That's not that far. Now that's hot. Okay, observation speed 5,000. Yeah, because it's right next to the sun. See, we're further away, so we're stupid. We spin slow. Science.
I'm Professor David Singh, and I study transiting exoplanets and their atmospheres. Well, hot Jupiters are gas giant exoplanets, but they orbit much.
It look like inside the atmosphere of one of these extreme gas giant exoplanets? Let's find out. Studies clouds on extrasolar planets. So what we're looking at is planet Osiris, otherwise known as HD 209458b,
And these are extreme planets which exist in the size range between Earth and Neptune. But actually, as we observe,
we're not really looking at water clouds like we have here on Earth. But at these much higher temperatures, we have the sort of evaporation and condensation cycle of things like iron and silicates. So these planets might actually have molten iron rain and silica or glass rain, which is incredible because with these wind speeds of 5 kilometers per second, you're effectively going to be lacerated by this glass rain and molten iron. So these aren't particularly great places to visit.
my name is Nathan Main, and I study
the atmospheres of planets we've discovered around distant stars. Our next destination is the surface of a water world. This is a super Earth, as it's called. In our own solar system, we have no planets which exist in the size range between Earth and Neptune, but actually, as we observe off into the galaxy, we find this is one of the most common form of planets.
If you guys, I'm gonna stop right now. If you guys are enjoying this, please, please, please leave a like. If you don't like it, just I'm wasting time. Mermaid? Mermaids?
I think that many of these have kind of rocky cores. They're terrestrial planets essentially, but they're likely to have a huge ocean. Now they're super Earths. They're much larger than Earth. They might have much stronger gravity, and they probably have much thicker atmospheres. That means any land features that are on these planets, any rocky features, are going to be weathered and suppressed and effectively destroyed. You can see the surface is being distorted by huge waves. There's many reasons that could cause these waves. You have an ocean which is not interrupted by land masses. So many of these planets we expect could have moons or multiple moons even, which create the same tidal effects that our own moon causes in our oceans on Earth. Additionally, actually, many of these objects might be undergoing significant tectonic activity beneath the surface of the ocean, and these waves have no land mass to crash into, so they really can build to quite substantial sizes. Of 55 Cancri E. This planet orbits so close to its central star, it's incredibly hot. We think temperatures of a few thousand Kelvin or a few thousand degrees. We know from how much this planet wobbles its star due to its gravitational attraction that this planet is about 8 times the mass of the Earth. And we also know from its sort of transit, when it eclipses the central star, that it's probably about twice the diameter of Earth. So this planet is incredibly hot and has a very strong gravitation.
Okay, so I'm not ending the video. Okay. I'm taking off the headset. Taking off the headset for a second. VR. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Okay, we're back, guys. Just like that, we got 2 videos. Oh god, no. Oh god. This is the wrong one, guys. I'm so sorry. But sorry, this is all the time we have today, guys. Sorry, but if y'all liked it, click that like button. If y'all didn't like it, I don't care. Click the dislike. Subscribe. Turn on post notifications so whenever I post, Yeah, shout outs to my cousin, LazerDelirios. Go check his channel out. You're gonna love it, honestly, because he makes great content. More content than I do, because, like, you know. But, thank you all for watching this video. So I'll see you guys in the near future. At least in the one. Out.